Hello, I'm Chad Hudspeth with EndlessFoodSystems.com. We manufacture ready-to-go, out-of-the-box aquaponic kits. In a world now tainted with GMO, pesticides, and chemicals, it just makes sense to grow your own food in your backyard. With our aquaponic kits, we give you the ability to do that. How good would it feel to know that your food source is coming from your own backyard, completely chemical-free? Not to mention a huge reduction in your grocery bill or the elimination of it. It's not rocket science that eating fresh, organic food is the pathway to health, but the problem's always been how to do this. That's where these easy-to-operate kits come into play. With an endless food system, you can now grow most or all of your family's food right at home. And the best part is you can grow heirloom plants that are not genetically modified in any way and without using any pesticides. People often think that you have to have meat for protein. And while fish are a big part of these systems, according to the USDA, many vegetables and beans contain 22 to 28% protein as well. Our kits ship to you complete. There's no cutting, no drilling, no special tools of any kind. You can grow a lot of different types of fish. In here we have tilapia, but you could grow trout or catfish depending on your climate. What's going on here is the fish do their thing in the water. That water flows into these clay beds. This is a clay pebble. And then the water flows from these clay pebble beds down into this raft. And this is a piece of styrofoam that the plants float on top of the water. As you can see, this actually comes up and the roots of the plant fit down into the water. So the water flows from the clay bed through the rafts and then by gravity back into a sump tank down here where it's pumped back again into the fish tank. And the cycle just continues forever. This is a romaine lettuce. It's about 2 to 3 weeks old. This is red sales lettuce, another variety. This is probably 3 weeks old as well. Back here we've got chives. It's great once these chives get a little bigger. You just hold them over and take a pair of scissors and cut them off. Got chives for your baked potato or whatever. We also have a unique way, an efficient way to grow root crops, potatoes and carrots. Aquaponics can be scaled to any size, from a very small 6-foot by 6-foot system up to feeding an entire community. Now this system right here is 12 feet by 16 feet, and it would feed about 3 to 4 people perpetually if it's managed very well. You can also grow indoors. This apparently is outside in a greenhouse, but you can grow in a basement or a spare bedroom, but you would need some sort of lighting for that. These systems use about 90% less water than a conventional garden. Not to mention, they're going to produce generally about 10 times more per square foot than a conventional garden, and also do it in less time. Elevated grow beds make it easy to plant and harvest without back strain. There's no soil diseases or pests since you're not using any soil. There's no watering or fertilizing, that's all automatic. There's 3 inputs to the system. Water, generally the initial fill up of the system, and then topping it off on a weekly basis. The only water you're going to lose is to evaporation. You can grow your own fish food if you want to, but it's very inexpensive to buy. And a small amount of electricity. There's a water pump and an aerator. Together they use about 25 watts, and we're even working on a solar battery system so that you can power your entire system off the grid. When you order an endless food system, we send you an heirloom seed kit. These heirloom seeds are not genetically modified in any way. We give you detailed instructions of how to get your seeds started and then transplant them into the aquaponics system. In fact, I'll just show you how to do that right now. All right, we're going to take our rock wool and just break off the portion that has our seedling in it. We're just going to make it fit perfectly into the net pot. And it's done. That's it. Okay, as far as taking care of your fish, it's actually very simple. You can grow your own fish food. It's called duckweed, or several other things. In fact, tilapia, if you're growing tilapia, will eat a lot of your plant scraps and clippings. But fish food is actually very cheap. You can buy 50 pounds for $20 or $25 and it'll last you probably close to a year. I'll just show you real quick how hard it is. This is your daily maintenance, what you have to do. You want to come out and see if your pumps are running and feed your fish. You don't want to overfeed them, just a little bit. We really want you to be successful with aquaponics. We manufacture professional kits ready to go right out of the box. But we also have a do-it-yourself video and an ebook. Now this is not an ebook that will show you how to produce a tote system, which those are kind of ugly. This is actually a real aquaponics system. It'll feed several people, and we want to show you in a detailed way how to put that together. We've spent a lot of time and research in designing these things so that anybody can put it together. It takes no special tools, and I want to demonstrate that for you today. Now our systems come with tank stands pre-assembled. It does come with adjustable legs as well, so you can adjust this part in and out. You can also adjust this part in and out. These are your grow beds, and they're very lightweight as well. Easy to move around. Now these kits come complete with all the plumbing pre-done for you, pre-cut. Very few connections have to be made. Don't have to use any glue. It's just a low pressure system, so presses on there. This is your box of goodies. These kits come with everything that you need. We're going to take our sump tank and slide it up under this bed so that our overflow water can flow into the sump tank below. This is your second plumbing connection. This is to connect your raft bed with your media bed. So get this positioned where you want it, and then this just slides in. All right, this is your auto siphon. It comes pre-assembled, ready to go. This is your last connection. Just have to press this right in to your bulkhead fitting. Okay, your system's pretty much ready to go. Ready to fill up the clay bed with the pebbles, put water in the fish tank and in your raft tank. And this is expandable. This 300-gallon fish tank will actually power up to 8 of these grow beds. An endless food system will pay for itself very quickly. Depending on how your family eats will determine how fast. If you're currently buying all organic produce, then it will pay for itself probably in less than a year. Here's something to think about though. What would growing your own food be worth if the US dollar collapsed? What could you sell a tomato for in a state of hyperinflation? Consider not just how valuable your food may be, but also the knowledge that you would have to empower others and teach them how to set up a system. It's our goal to not only provide a way for you to become food independent, but for the knowledge of these types of systems to be shared around the world. It's only then that world hunger could be abolished forever. This is the answer to world hunger. Become a part of the solution and join the aquaponics revolution. Order a kit today and become food self-sufficient.